for me, it looks as though that's sort of a trademark of his, that should be the case anyway, right? I mean, why should that even matter, right? I mean, why, if you really think about it, you shouldn't have to ask that question, right? Because every player, every pitcher, shouldn't matter who you face, where you play, day game, night game, windy, cold, rainy, hot, doesn't matter. You go out and compete, and that's what he does, which is great. Wasn't that big? Yeah, I mean, I saw him sort of rolling into second base there, pretty excited. But anytime bases clearing double early in the game to give you a 3-run lead is huge, and you don't expect that obviously out of the pitcher against a guy like Clevenger on their side who's got a good arm and good stuff. But it happens. That's baseball.
Buddy, Cargo gives you the vintage home run, but he got the walk to start that first rally. What have you seen from him lately?
Well, he had a good road trip. The previous road trip to Minnesota, Cincinnati, and Philadelphia, and then some of the at bats of late weren't Cargo like, and now today sort of bounced back. So that's a good thing. I think when we came back and played the Cardinals, Mariners, Padres, we didn't see the same at bats we saw on the previous road trip, but it was good to see what he did tonight. Hopefully he can get back on a nice roll that we saw him, I think, get to 250 on that road trip, which is obviously there's more in there, obviously. So that's what we think is going to happen as we move through the rest of the season. Yeah, squared a couple up. The home run to right. McAllister was throwing a ton of fastballs that whole inning, and I think Mark sized him up, and it was ball up out over the plate, and he squared it up. And you hit it where you're supposed to hit that pitch. If it was up, and a big guy like Mark with some power, got enough of it and drove it into right field. The second one was a breaking ball that stayed in the zone, and Mark's bat stayed in the zone a long time, and again strength, and hit that ball a long way with a relatively easy swing. So tied his career high in RBIs. Continues to help us win games, no matter no matter the situation, whether it's a long ball or a base hit, or just look at the RBIs. Look at the batting average, look at the homers. It's been pretty consistent all year. Para, Jack, quad strain, is going to go on the disabled list. Hopefully it's not too bad. We'll see how it sets up in the next couple days. These things are tough to read right off the bat sometimes. We're hoping for the best on this one, that it's a mild strain, and hopefully he'll be back in a couple weeks.
But Trevor making another nice step forward this evening, and a sensational defensive play.
Great defensive play for sure, Ed. Difficult play, long-ranging play to his left in the outfield grass, spun through a strike on a bounce. Great play. I'm sorry? Yeah, great play on the other end. Yeah, Mark had a really nice pick of, was that the play? Yeah, that was a nice pick. That was a good play by Reynolds, too. Yeah, that was a hard smash, yeah. Nolan made a couple tough plays look Nolan-like easy. There's a good DJ made a nice play in the hole, too. That was a good play. We played good. Hey, we're playing good defense. We've talked about it, right? It's part of good pitching is our defense. No. Not yet, Thomas. We're working through that. I think it was part of it, but I think the use of the secondary pitches and the mixing of those, I think were probably just as important as the fastball. I think he threw more changeups tonight than any other game. I think the breaking ball was in play also. But he jammed some lefties with the fastball. He got the fastball away. Some good spots, too. They only had, 3 hits, I think, going into that, his last inning, right? He threw the breaking ball that hung to Zimmer. And the base hit that Gomes hit was up out over the plate. But, no, he did some fine pitching tonight. He really did.